The report.
Sanusi Shaibu in Ungogoloku government area of Kano State is mourning the death of his son 2 days after he's been infected. He says one other is currently in the hospital receiving treatment. He started with a fever. I then took him to pharmacist. They gave him some drugs. Later we came back home and the fever still continued. So I took him to the hospital. After I went to the hospital, they advised me that I should take it to another hospital where they normally treat people with such kind of disease. So the very day I took him to that particular hospital, it was the day he died. According to residents of this area, several other people have lost their lives in the last few days, and it appears the outbreak is spreading further despite efforts to contain it. She started from being very lazy, later on with a fever. Then I took her to the hospital. They gave her some drugs. We came back, but we couldn't go back to the hospital because she could not eat. Blood started coming out from her mouth, and later she died. He woke up with a swollen neck, and then after I saw that, I took him to the hospital. They gave him some drugs, and then we came back home. We thought it was just a normal disease that we used to see in Hausaland. So we keep on doing traditional medicine up to the time he died. Then people started telling us that it was a different kind of disease called diphtheria. Experts say children are more vulnerable to diphtheria, but even adults who have not been properly vaccinated are also at risk of being infected.
Staying in an overcrowded location with people coughing, one is putting him or herself at risk. And the second thing is the issue of sanitation. Coming into contact with someone or maybe an object that has a deposit of the diphtheria bacterium, without proper sanitation, hand hygiene, one will also be at risk. So, and then with the weather now, the season, it's a very cold time. And then with that, people come down with a lot of flu. So the thing is, people shouldn't take it for granted.
At the moment, doctors say over 100 people have so far been infected in Kano, and that the number of death toll may likely increase in the next coming days. Idris Jibrin, Trust TV News, Kano.